Our birthday. Oh?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I already seen this cutscene.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that...
Yeah, I already saw that one. Must have clicked the wrong save file. Yeah, what the heck? This looks so far back.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, 1 day remains.
Let's see.
Oh, what the heck? Get me back. Ugh, I chose the wrong save file. Let's try that again. What is this one? I was not paying attention on which save file I clicked. Oh, let us sleep.
Hello?
Don't you want to take the rest of the day off? God, I'm hooked. Idle's Day. Still Idle's Day.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
Oh, did we hear different things?
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Well, it's what we had to
I
do.
never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Like, Will was gonna do it anyways. It's his childhood friend he's trying to save.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Yay, more story time.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with magma arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Easy peasy.
Good night.
Good night. What is this? The Velvet Room? It's straight up gonna be the Velvet Room.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Oh me, oh
I've
my.
acquired a most interesting poem. You truly are an intriguing drinking more.
Oh, I am smitten. Oh, every character decided. Oh my gosh, look at him!
Your heart is most gripped by the book. I can reach out to you.
There's no shot. Is he the author? Oh, he has to be the author of the book.
My name is More.
More.
The humble author of the novel.
Yes. Oh, that's such a cool reveal.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom,
El gato.
purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia.
I like it.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library.
Oh, look at those high heels.
Merciful majesties are fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak to
Oops. Didn't know that would happen.
your mind.
The name Moore, I like it. I can't help but be reminded of Alan Moore, which I'm a big fan of. Oh, jeez, the music.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
Absolutely.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more I wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power
Ah.
exists only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
So archetypes is the name of the creatures. Seeker is the unique name of Will's archetype, I see. The Seeker of whimsy.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In
This
their
music.
truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
I thought the Seeker was in Will. The scholar in search of utopia.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Social link.
Let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
New bond. Rank 1. More. New ability. Seeker archetype. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Bright-eyed student. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Oh my. So can everyone use the Seeker? I thought we all had our unique archetypes, but it seems that This is very much more akin to Persona 1 and 2 as opposed to Persona 3 and onwards, where everyone can use any archetypes. If that's the case, this game is just getting better and better. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Mor. Followers. More is your first of your followers. People that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Got an achievement for that.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Oh, this is where all the time management comes. I see. Flames Day.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
They'll never see us
Lads, you'll be our
coming.
van. It'd be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Don't you have some info about my power?
Speaking of,
Yeah.
you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
Hi, Fraktu. I will try not to ignore Elden Ring, but metaphor.
Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Don't worry, Strohl. You'll unlock it soon enough.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I love
I'm
him.
watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Northern Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
Alright.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. Mountain Forest Camp. A secluded forest area connecting the northern border fort to the Nord Mines. It should be safe to rest here.
Let's see.
This place here.
And Nord Mines, abandoned mines, no longer operational. It is now infested with monsters. The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard.
We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
the Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its
Oh.
proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What happened?
You okay? Did your wounds reopen? No, I'm fine. It's just... I can't help but feel like we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look up in the air. That large bird is known as a corbeau. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind. The messenger should just be up ahead. We're not alone though. There's an item here though. Hold on, there's some wild hogs over there. Hundos, the beast hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the cost to surround us. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention, as the subject affords a few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
1 second. Once you assess their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size of the Hundo. What do you make of it? Indeed, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so there should hardly be a challenge. Size it up enemies. Press SL to activate face sight and identify enemies' strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to the point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. We're engaging a weaker force. Clear your head and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Defeating weaker enemies. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Locking on. If you press L when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock on into that enemy. The enemy will always be in view and you can easily close the distance by attacking it. Understood? Now try it yourself, lad. Hey, we still get money and XP. Nice. Hill, why do you run like that? Hill, what a goofy run. Ah, that's right. We've one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Squad battles review. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on the enemy after depleting his break gauge with X attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey by the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you will dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using Y. Face sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be as efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
With these sorts of monsters as your enemy, I'll do you good to practice fighting. Bird.
This
Uh-oh.
will stop us.
It's a red one. We gotta run. We gotta run. I got a conky. Enemy ambush squad battles. If you attack in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on an enemy's turn, which is dangerous. Retrying the battle. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can retry from the beginning by pressing L stick. Skill selection assist. By pressing SR assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness skill to have. I do not enjoy this. I wish to run away. Okay. It might be over. Grias can take it. I cannot. Okay, they're not that strong. Strohl was just demolished. Surprised they don't resist the wind.
Let's hurry on.
I think we're in the clear.
How you doing, Strohl? Sorry. No.
Let's push through.
Good.
We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick. Take this.
Seeker,
I guess I can heal.
we can do this.
I should have healed outside of battle
How
though.
are you?
Oh, that heals a lot. Okay, okay. The Corvos aren't that bad if you get them to stun first.
Finish the job.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell
Weak to piercing. Max level 160. Level 9. Well, we don't got any piercing stuff. Ugh, Will. You have doomed us, Will. Oh, nice, Will. You wasted both the turns. Oof.
Take this.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Unscathed by pure luck. Man, Strohl isn't part of the party still. He's just a guest. Lame.
All right, how's that? How's that?
Are you feeling okay? Just making sure.
I should heal. Ugh! I didn't see that one.
healing. You need healing.
Chase support. Hero passive. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Ah, neat. Butterfly.
I don't think we can avoid a fight
Unknown. Whoops.
Let's push through. Good one. This is our chance. Onward.
We'll win this.
here. Now get ready.
Don't bite too much.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our
Those are cool looking. Nacross. I didn't see the name of the birds, but I think Grayas called them corvos.
I won't hold back. Scour. Stay sharp.
They're weak to win. Nice.
I knew you had
Even easier than expected.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Strength so we can start doing some melee attacks.
You can relax.
Oh, this might be the best battle theme I've ever heard in my life. Since Shin Megami Tensei's Strange Journey, funny enough.
Come on. Let's give him a fight.
Stay calm, everyone.
Still standing.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Insectoid and no cross. I wish there was like a compendium of all the enemies you fought. I would love to see more of them.
Quick, can you act now?
Whoop,
Hold
that's
on.
not what I
What's
said.
their weakness?
I wish I could rotate the models here though. I would love to see how they completely look.
Just two left.
They're down. I knew you had this.
Take this. Go on. Finish the job.
Seeker. Wind. Last one.
Strohl finished that one. Nice.
Some battles are hard to defeat. That was the last of them.
Hello.
What is it?
Haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. Whoops. Keep forgetting that brings up that. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I've a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed the human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? In my trade, you hear a lot of gossip, plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. I hope nothing bad has happened. What you got? Oh, I could use some of those. I can only buy one. That's fine by me. Oh, you found something worth selling. I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the beast settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. Actually, I do.
Welcome.
Yeah. Gorleo's apple. Bouncy bark. Bark that scratches when you pull it. Stretches when you pull it. I won't read all of that. It's just neat.
Now then.
Ooh, big money. I won't buy more revival though. Surely. I won't have too many deaths. Let's get to reading though. One sec. Archetypes. A mysterious power the will has awakened to. Shining magla engulfs the entire body, transforming it into a giant figure reminiscent of a hero. It seems to be sort of magic, but clearly not the same kind as the ignited issued by the army. Everything about it deviates from what is commonly known as magic. Academia. A mysterious room described by More as a hall of wisdom, reminiscent of a researcher's study. The chamber is filled with all manner of objectives rarely seen elsewhere, from books containing secret knowledge regarding archetypes to forbidden texts and tools, which accurately map the movement of the stars among countless others. Nord Mines. A mine dug in the hill of the northwest Elcronia. Due to the abundance of high-quality magla crystals, the mining efforts have long been run under the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cost of the incident could be removed. However, the miners remain shuttered even now, and they're generally thought of as abandoned. Nevertheless, a ample magla vein still remain, and the mine's entrance was never sealed off. The past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine remaining prices, which has led to its own associated problems. More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called Academia. He first contacted Will during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Traveling peddler. Merchants who travel from town to town, selling regional specialties from across the kingdom at higher markup. They are invariably veteran travelers, even willing to explore caves and other places where the world's monsters are most likely to lurk. Their sense of adventure and the rarity of their goods often inspire awe in those who have never ventured outside their town's borders.
They saw us!
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Take this. Held by too much.
Let's go. Scour! Two remaining.
That's one.
Awesome.
Taste steel.
Heirloom greatsword. Nice.
You hate to see it.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Right there. Forward! Time for some close combat. There they are. Forward!
Oh, you do a little dash if you're locked on. Nice.
Right there. Charging in. Time for some close combat.
I am. It's just past here. We're close.
There they are.
Oh, crap. Didn't see that. Oh no. We got attacked first. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Take this.
Bird monster. Wild Korubo.
Vitus power. Wind!
Tougher than I thought.
Nice.
Trivial. Still standing.
I'm sorry. No.
My best.
Oh, Strohl.
I've weathered worse. I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
If I didn't miss that, we could have killed it.
We did it.
A few left.
Here we go.
We're here to stop you.
Oh boy. Okay, this should be easy though. I didn't stun them though. Oh crap. This is going all wrong.
Let's finish this.
Go on, finish the
Oh, Graius, you couldn't kill it.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind!
How everything crumbles.
The freedom of a wanderer. Just one left. Now that.
Okay, phew. Oh my gosh, that did more damage than I thought it would. I'm not risking it. I'm using this. I could have gone for a melee attack, but I was not risking that. That could have gotten better.
We made short work of them.
One for everyone. Two for you. See, everything's fine.
I see the enemy.
No way, it beat us. It's just one guy. We're fine. They keep showing up out of nowhere.
Seeker! Wind!
They die hard.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Uh-oh, Graius.
Glad we overcame. Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
We're getting screwed over here. Okay, I gotta stop using wind so much. I need to conserve.
Right there.
It hit me! Ah, I guess that's the
Trivial.
gamble there when you attack from head first. I am understanding.
I'm counting on you. Come forth, royal soul.
I just said I would use less of these, but I lied.
Just two left.
Take this. Trivial.
That's like a max of 42 damage.
Wind! Last one. It's okay. I won't hold back.
Phew.
Let's catch our breath. Right, Solo. We can relax.
Phew. Oh, my MP. Hold. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, aren't you? The bastards live long enough. Kill 'em quick! I guess we're not just...
Appears we must do this.
Yeah, I guess we're not just fighting, I keep pressing that button. Monsters. So we're fighting humans, normal monsters, and people of our tribes. Of the tribes of Elcronia. That's cool, I like that. Not just, you just don't fight one thing. One type of thing.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Once they see my Seeker,
Scour!
they should get scared, shouldn't they?
What is that?
Yep.
Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Get ready.
Will's being targeted. Will's being targeted. Okay, there's a tutorial for guarding. Yeah, that's what I thought. Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that?
Crap, this song.
Coming! Watch out!
Guard up!
This song is awesome.
Got no mercy for you.
All the battle things so far have been all the songs so far have been phenomenal. Utilize informations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to remove party members between rows. What?
To the rear guard.
Whoa, that's... Whoa.
To the rear guard. Forward! I'll get some distance.
Interesting.
Charging in.
Everyone's at the front.
Falling back. Forward!
Neato.
Take this. It's our turn now.
Whew. They hurt.
What can I do?
Oh gosh.
Can anyone heal him?
State Army Soldier level 4. No weaknesses so
I'll
far.
get some distance.
Strohl can't take any more.
You're good.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to use this spell. Whoops, what a waste.
For you.
Okay, Will's being targeted. Cool.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Bracing!
Strohl
Take
can't
this.
take any more.
It's our turn now. Coming at us.
Strohl can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Seeker! With healing power.
That's what I meant to do.
Got no mercy for hold still.
Can't give up now.
Together. You're barely holding
Charging in.
No. Let me kill myself as well.
Won't hold back.
Take this. Get ready. Blast.
Forward! A tough one.
What a neat gimmick, the front and back row. I like it.
Shut.
What's that? I think something's
I won't guard, we just kill him here.
Damn you.
Nice. Didn't even need to use my archetype on him. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess he did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong here, there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Before we head into the tunnel, let's make sure we're ready. Oh, nice, we recovered all our stuff.
What is it?
Good, I'm surprised. Didn't think there'll be others with business at abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. Some of them is an old friend of mine. I sell those stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we can meet for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted. So why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? This song. Is this song like the backside of TV of this game? Just the preparation music before going into the dungeon? We'll be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Come back anytime. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we'd already been pursued. Regardless, due to the manner of our mission, it'll be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. But like Raya said, something's off. When the human came out of nowhere, it wiped out the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
Wait a second.
Wait! There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene than risk the Crown Theocracy coming down in this place, right?
Then...
Oh, that sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. That quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel, those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air, judging by the people who were here before us, who were after us before. That is like, jeez.
Stop. Don't move.
Oh boy. Halt, deserters.
Don't you dare move.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought. We've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now. What's going on? Are we really trapped?
I can't believe this.
Neato.
There they are. Charging in.
Can't believe this.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Thank you.
Right there.
I see the enemy. Forward!
Hey, good one.
Look,
Over there. Someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright? I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
place. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Captain Klinger?
Oh, come on. Let's move.
The enemy is too well prepared where they're going so far to hunt us then.
Right there.
What are you doing? Oh, they saw
I
us.
see the enemy. I can't believe this.
Fine job.
What? No item here? I've been had. What? Isn't that... Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we were expected. Yeah, Captain Klinger. Should have known.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
For why, though?
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. Though I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who the real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village. You refused. Right, then you were the one who...
Oh, I think it is time for you to awaken to your archetype.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground.
And since the day of Flames Day.
Called Halia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
What an answer to that.
You made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor.
Hard. Yes, awaken, awaken, awaken!
Help me!
I am thou, thou art I.
Right into our hands, we know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless.
Yes.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals
Lodestar.
the king's own path, awaken.
What?
This is so cool.
No, I can't fail Lord Demis. Without him, I've got nothing left.
sauce this game has. Does he have an archetype too?
Real world lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you.
Yes!
My name is Strohl the Heliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. In the name of my people, I will strike you down where you
Dude! The sauce this game has! This is incredible!
come. I will show you a world with honor.
What an archetype!
Wait,
So gnarly!
got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what
I'm so giddy!
cave to an empty threat like that. This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it.
Okay, so he doesn't have an archetype, it was just his igniter. Holy cow, this game has so much style!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
I can finally control him. Archetype Skill Warrior. Okay. What was with the name Lodestar though? I wonder what that means. Anyway, so his archetype is Warrior. Wields is Seeker. So this is our physical attacker here. Deals wind damage against deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. They're probably healers, so we gotta go after them.
Can't brute force through this one.
Level 5. Oh, big damage.
Face your death with honor.
Seeker! Wind!
No minis for you, buddy. Oh, this music. He's resist fire. Cool. Defense rose. How do we check my stuff? Can I not? Wait, I thought there was... No, there was a way to... Oh, status, there it is. But I can't really... Oh, yeah, I can! Cool. Archetype... Oh, this is what I was looking for! Yes! Oh, what a gnarly guy! Holy cow. Warrior. Resist fire, weak to wind. Not very good with magic. Diagonal slash. Deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. I don't want to see the next skills, that's spoilers. The Origin Warrior archetype. The warrior specializes in physical slash attacks with swords, primarily on a single target, with their focus being on strength. They're left lacking in both magic and resistance to magic attacks. Seeker. This is... Oh, these sides are so good. Resist to wind, weak to fire, so they're opposites. The Origin Seeker archetype. The Seeker's average stats and versatile skill set make for a good all-round archetype, with few standout strengths or weaknesses. Resistant to wind but weak to fire, the Seeker can learn skills for healing, buffing, and using wind magic.
In the name of just... hack and slash.
No more buffing.
Take this.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul!
Now what, Kingler? Your front's good.
Are you prepared?
fight with pride.
Okay, you need to go back.
Let's go. Scour.
Okay, no weaknesses we can exploit. Honestly, unless we need it to heal, I'll just have Will guard so his weakness isn't exploited. And have Graius and Strohl do all the damage.
Let's stay calm. Bracing.
Haha. It does 27 damage.
No holding back.
As long as we have more than that, we'll be fine. As Will, at least. Mage Flames. Nice! We're fine, we're fine. Nice! Where is your king now, eh? Captain's uniform? What an awakening scene, holy cow. I haven't felt that hype over an awakening scene since Yusuke in Persona 5.
Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I found new power.
Oh, I can't choose for Strohl. Tarukaja! Really? They didn't change the names of the buffs. I'm okay with that. I'm already used to those names. I also see Tetra Break at the bottom there. Very nice. But they did change the names for heals and attacks. I'm okay with that.
Impossible!
You're safe.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
You're goated, that's why.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
Heroes, I suppose.
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
I love him already.
Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but they abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord.
I am Leon Strohl the Halianert.
Now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
You were here from the start, buddy. Get over here.
What do you say, Grius?
I see, keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the...
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Buddy, get over here. You're already one of us, yes.
You're already one of us.
Oh. Hearing the protagonists say it themselves is even harder.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
Yes.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Rank 1, Strohl. New ability, Warrior Archetype. The party can now study the warrior. Neato. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after? Huh? Wait, what?
Oh. Oh, you're in academia now. Just you? Oh, okay, you're with me.
Where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Center?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elf, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it
This music. Jeez.
you'll find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path, proclaim its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
I sense a new bond coming.
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts.
Cute. Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
Where's the bond screen then? There it is.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Rank 1, Gallica.
I won't lead you astray.
New ability.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
Mage archetype. The party can now study the mage. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. You understand what just happened. By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within you.
Oh, cool.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable.
Remarkable, you say?
Then go and claim them.
So basically the Seeker is just the fool. Interesting. You have been truly a remarkable guest.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. Interesting.
It is here.
This is a chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other resources. Keep that in mind as you travel. They're just not even trying to hide the connections to Shin Megami Tensei. And I am not complaining. Studying archetypes. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetypes at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. I hear a familiar voice. Magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. The more resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice, I can't remember. Warrior. Skilled in physical slash attacks with the sword. It cuts down foes with a strong single target damage. Seeker. Learn the magic. Whoa. So I already read that. So let's see this. The mage. Tree mage. Using fire, ice, and electric magic, it exceeds at hitting enemies' weak points. What a cool design. Oh my gosh, these designs are so cool. But deals weak magic fire damage to one enemy. Wow. Strong against ice, weak to pierce. The Origin Mage archetype learns fire, ice, and electric magic, making it excellent for targeting enemy weak points. On the other hand, the mage is fragile. They need protection, especially against pierce attacks. They also learn useful synthesis abilities that can perform powerful single target attacks in a variety of affinities. Well, Grios definitely is a warrior, so... I wonder if all of these are different archetypes, or if they're just different evolutions of the same archetype. Like these three are all warriors, but each one is stronger or something. We shall see. I didn't realize their stuff changes. Here's the same except it gets kept in uniform. Here he gets an innocent stab, and here he gets an innocent greatsword. Well, I hope you know how to use a greatsword, Grios. Wrong button.
I see.
Yes, study this.
This right here.
Ah, this would be the archetype that young nobleman recently awakened to. The noble's domain is physical offense by way of a weighty greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the warrior. This is the archetype you've chosen? I want to see the description of the rest.
I see. This right here.
An expert at magic attacks of 3 specialties: fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defense are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, They're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
All right. I see. This right here.
This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it's a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses.
All right.
I would like to have the other magics, but you know, it wouldn't make sense to make Rhea a weak person.
This right here.
So warrior it is.
All right.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch. Grius, feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Just randomly awakens. He's like, whoa, what's going on? I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
What's all this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to the archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Will staying as a warrior, but I want... I mean, Strohl is staying as a warrior, but I would like Will to become a mage. Do I need to pay Mag? I do, but very well.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Nope.
All right.
Wait, does he say different
I
things?
see. Fascinating.
The warrior is the archetype you sense from Strohl's way of
This
life.
right here.
Its heroic embodiment is the gallant and indomitable champion of the people, who fights in the name of the weak.
That is.
That's the archetype that's currently channeled. Choose a different one to change it.
I see. Fascinating.
The mage is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates... darn it. He manipulates the force of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
All right.
Yep,
I'm counting on you.
that is the power I
Of
seek.
course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voice of the past hero's souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those who are still suffering in this land.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Yes. So now I can switch between them. Oh my gosh, yes! Dude, this is just like Persona 1 then! Oh, I'm so giddy. So everyone can just switch between them. Whenever there's a boss that I really need, like, win for, I can just have everyone get the Seeker instead of just having one guy with wind and... Oh my gosh! This is all I wanted. Oh, I love Shin Megami Tensei, I love Persona 1. This game is everything to me. I'm in love.
That is.
This power.
What a game. Just optimizing all of this for every boss fight is gonna be so fun. I really hope the fights are hard. Make them just humongous puzzles for me to solve. And I'll be the happiest person ever. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategistic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures, or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the Plus main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, and from the main menu you can rise these virtues in many ways.
What now?
Oh, this menu, dude! Oh my gosh! Oh, and you get different hands for each of the party members! I'm gushing over everything, what a game! Oh, even Gallica's hand! Look at her. This is so neat, dude. Oh, look at this party screen! This is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at every screen is so stylized and with so much sauce. Oh my gosh, dude. They're like, I wish I knew the name of it, but the thingy of the human, you know the one. I forgot who drew it. This is so fun. Wow. Look at this, it's a crown! Oh, these are the stats. Courage craven, wisdom naive, tolerance inflexible, eloquence tongue-tied, imagination vapid. This is so cool. Oh, I'm gonna check every menu ever. Gallica, a fairy rarely seen in the world, she was sent by the Resistance to aid Will in their search for an ally. Fairy, hidden village. Is that their favorite food? Her favorite food is fruit blend. Synopsis. Somehow in academia, Will and Gallica find they share a common destiny. She invokes the power of a new archetype. No spoilers. Strohl, son of a rural noble house that fell in a human attack. Proud of his parents' legacy, he gladly risked his life for justice. Clemar, Halia village. Nothing in particular. Having discovered Louise's hand in the tragedy of his hometown, Strohl awakens to his archetype and vows to fight alongside Will. More. Fantasy novel author met in academia. Though he has lost his memory, he burns with passion for archetype research. Clemar, unknown. Research takes priority. This is so filled with so much personality and style, and such a cool game. Oh, every menu is so cool. Moore was jailed in academia by the past king for writing a novel depicting a utopia. With the novel acting as a bridge, she requests Will cultivate archetypes for his research. Oh, what a cool game. It's everything to me. Oh, hi Don. Oh my gosh, you've been here for a while. I'm sorry. Chat has been dead. Nobody's watching because it's so late. And yeah, so I haven't been alt-tabbing very frequently. No viewers saw a yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know how much you've heard, but I spent the last like 30 minutes just gushing over every minuscule little thing. This is everything to me. This game is perfect. I'll gush more after I'm done reading more. Huh? Haven't seen him. Yeah, I'm shocked I haven't seen him either. He's the Igor of the game. He's the Igor of the game. Look, right now is the Velvet Room right here. He's Igor. So yeah, he's awesome.
What now?
I love him so much. But yeah, but let me gush now. First off, just look at this. Look at every screen. Just look at all of this. When you look at the skills, the background is the hand of each party member. That's so neat. And then, okay, the item menu isn't all that special, but the equipment menu. No, where's no, that wasn't what the party menu is what I meant. Look at, okay, so first off, this is just awesome, right? The side portraits, very cool. But then you go into details here, and look, they have like little full body portraits in the style of like Da Vinci's human drawing. It's so neat, dude. Everything is just so full of sauce. And look at this, like these are your social links, right? And look at read at the bottom here. It tells you their race, where they're from, and their favorite food, and it's so full of character and personality. Like so Gallica Fairy from Hidden Village, her favorite fruit is fruit blend. Then Strohl, he's a Clemar from Halia Village. His favorite food is nothing in particular. And then Mor, he's a Clemar, unknown origin, and research takes priority over food. That's just so full of life and style, and I love it. Legit just a yeah, I mean, like, they said that this is separate from Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, but fine, say that, but no. Like, one of the skills is called Tarukaja, and it increases your attack. It is very much in the same encompassing universe of Shin Megami Tensei. It's just another spin-off to it, like how Catherine. You know, Catherine doesn't even share the Shin Megami Tensei name, but it's still a Shin Megami Tensei game, right? And I'm not complaining. Every reference and every connection I make to Persona or Shin Megami Tensei, completely out of love. I love those games, and if it's anything similar to those, I'm happy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You said it yourself. What do you mean whose crusty hand is that? Greyus here is the GOAT. He's awesome. I love him. He's Irish. He's the great. Anyways, so it is very much like Digino Devil Saga, or more likely to the first thought is Persona, where everyone has a little creature that they summon to fight. Where are they? Yeah, here on the right you can see. These are the creatures. So we have the mage here. Then we have the warrior. And we have another one, but I don't have anyone equipped with it. But as you can see, two people here have the warrior. We are playing Persona 1 in the way that everyone can use any of the demons. They're not like Persona 3 and onwards, where everyone has their own unique one. Here you can just swap, switch, multiplicate, just anything, anyone can use any of the demons, and that I'm so happy with that. I love that. I love Persona 1, and I love it's like Shin Megami Tensei, right? Where you can use like anything and anywhere, and I love it because this just means that whenever I fight a hard boss, I'm gonna have so much fun just solving the puzzle, trying to figure out what creatures, they're called archetypes in this game, what archetypes to use to solve the puzzle of this boss. Like, oh, this boss uses a lot of defense up, so I'm gonna give two of my party members an archetype that has defense downs, but it's weak to fire, so I'm gonna give one party member a archetype that uses fire. And boom, that just every fight is gonna be such a fun puzzle to figure out with this swapping of archetypes. I'm gonna have so much fun. This game is everything. Where's I want to show you the other one. We only have 3 archetypes so far. But maybe if I go here, if I like, no, equipment, archetype details. No, darn it. I wonder how I can see the other archetype. Maybe I need to talk to Mor.
Hello.
Yes, here it is. Study archetypes. Okay, so yeah, we have the mage who specializes in magic, uses electric, ice, and fire. We have the warrior who specializes in physical attacks. So far it has not a single buff, debuff, or magic. It just has one really strong physical attack. And here we have the Seeker, the one you haven't seen. The Seeker. This one is a healer. It has it specializes in wind attacks. It has healing moves and some buff attacks. So you can see you have Terukaja here, which increases allies' attack for 3 turns. So yeah, those are the 3 archetypes we have so far. And they all have their own resistances and weaknesses, so you have to take that into account as well when you're switching them around. So the Seeker is weak to fire but strong against wind. The Mage is strong against ice but weak to pierce. And the Warrior is strong against fire but weak to wind. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. The Wonder Silver, I knew it was just from seeing it, just from aesthetics and such. But now with the actual gameplay, this is made for me, made for me. I love it. But anyways, yeah, this literally is the Velvet Room. It's a room only we can see so far. Maybe later on, if it's like Persona 1 truly, the other characters will come in here eventually. But for now, yeah, this is the Velvet Room. Here's where you level up and study the archetypes and switch them around. Very cool. This game is incredible. It's so quiet. Do you think there's anyone else here? Alright, and there's also these, I forgot what they're called in Persona, but you know, I mean, you look at the screen, you immediately know what this is. I'm not sure what they're for so far, but I'm sure later on some social links will have restrictions, or followers as they're called here, not social links. What a request. Oh, these are quests.
What now?
Okay, I was just... Right now, this menu you're seeing, it was just unlocked. Before it was... You know how in Persona 5, when you first start the game, the menu is very boring, but then the moment Joker becomes Joker, the menu gets all stylized and stuff. That's what just happened here, because we just unlocked the changing of archetypes, so now it's all stylized and cool. So I was just checking it out. So I made it to followers before you came here. So quest. Let's check out quest. Yo, feet. Save the prince from death's curse, which is requester special mission. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Gilbert, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Oh yeah. As you can see with the deadline here, it doesn't have a deadline, but obviously later on there will be time management like in Persona, and I'm very excited for that. Something else is like, I am 100% convinced this was supposed to be a Shin Megami Tensei game. It's just got two-way out of hand and they made it their own thing, which I'm very happy about. I'm very glad. I say this because the main antagonist, I don't know if you've seen him, but let me see if I can find him here in people. Luis. Look at him. That's just Lucifer. And his name is Luis. Louis Cypher is just... I love it. I love it. I'm so happy.
What now?
Calendar. There you have it. Oh, and the 11th is the royal funeral, so I guess that's our deadline. End of mourning period. Traveler's Voices, what's that? Oh, I can select it now, but I suppose that's the online function that lets you know what people did on each day. They are shameless. I can't believe Atlas has ripped off Atlas. You know. Okay. Now it is time for reading before we explore the rest of the Velvet Room. Alright, and the Velvet Room is called Academia here. And this is some reading. Mag. Minuscule fragments of magla. Magla crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings in areas where magla is dense. Though they are of little use to ordinary citizens, there is a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people, like soldiers whose work gives them ample opportunity to live the city, carry a bag to collect them instead of throwing them away. Mag is what we use to unlock archetypes. So yeah, they, of course, it's the same term as the Magicite. Well, that's not what they're called. I forgot what they're called. I forgot the full name, but in Shin Megami Tensei, their money is called Mag, right? So, very shameless. Halia, a mountain village governed by House Halian Haliatus, the family of Leon Strohl. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Strohl's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked several years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions from the state army's aid went unanswered. Strohl's parents lost their lives saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. Later, when I'm done streaming, I need to like timestamp so you can see Strohl's awakening scene, because holy cow, I have not felt so hype over an awakening scene since, like, this is huge what I'm about to say. There's like a massive bar to beat, and I don't know if they beat it, but they reached it, right? Honestly, I would say they beat it, but I'm gloating too much. But they reached that bar. They have made me feel more hype that I haven't felt since Yusuke's awakening scene from Persona 5. Holy cow, I need to show you it later, because oh my gosh, that was an amazing scene. Okay. Don. Very cool. Okay, so humans don't exist in this world. Humans don't exist in this world of metaphor. There's only the tribes, which you already know some of them. We have the Clemars, which are the horned people. We have the Rosante, which are the long elf-eared people. We have the Roag, which have pointy ears but not long, like your traditional elf ears from like Lord of the Rings, just normal human ears but with a pointy end. And they have facial markings. That's what makes a Roag. Most, like, ignore the ears, just the facial markings. If they have facial markings, they are a Roag. We have the Elda, which are basically humans compared to our real world, just normal ears, no markings. Maybe they all have homophobia in their eyes. We haven't met another Elda to confirm that. Maybe they all have very funny colored hair, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe the homophobia eyes is part of it. But yeah, those are the Elda. So we have 4 there. Oh, and we have the Paripus, which are the dog people. You met them. So we only met 5 tribes, and the fairies, which I don't know if fairies count as a tribe or just as a creature, but we're counting them fairies. So we have 6 tribes. There are 9 tribes, so we haven't met the other ones. Anyways, out of those, you can see that there are no humans. None of them are considered humans. Humans is not a term that you will see ever used for a person in this world, because humans are the monsters. Humans are what these abominable, grotesque creatures are called in this world. Very... I don't know what it means, but it doesn't feel subtle on whatever they're trying to do with that, right? Because the whole game is about racism, and the villains are humans? Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm picking up what they're throwing down. But yeah, the grotesque creatures, monstrous abominations, those are the humans. Obviously nothing related to humans besides, like, to us in the real world, we can see them that they have human features, but to them in the characters, they're not like, oh, we're gonna call them humans because the real humans are evil. Now, they don't know real humans. Humans is just a term they use for the monsters. They don't know anything else besides that, right? So it's, you get it. But yeah, that's what they're called. That's the humans. That's why the other entry said that the village was attacked by humans. Those are the humans. Society indeed. So yeah, here's the other cool thing. So far in the battles, it's so cool. There's just so much they can do with this game, because you're not just stuck fighting one term of one type of enemy. Like, in Persona you only fight demons. In Shin Megami Tensei you only fight demons. In the all other Persona games you only fight shadows, right? You only fight those things. Here you don't. You are gonna fight all kinds of things. Because so first, there's monsters. The humans are not considered monsters. Humans are just humans. So you can fight monsters, which are just creatures. Dogs, birds. You saw the start. Like, we just fought little critters. Those are monsters. So yeah, you're gonna fight a lot of monsters in dungeons and such. Then you have the strong enemies that you're gonna fight, the bosses and such, which are humans. So you have two types of enemies there already, the monsters and humans. But then you also fight other people from the world, because earlier we fought some Clemar knights from the kingdom. So you're not even just restricted to fighting humans and monsters. You can also fight evil people, which I find really cool. But then on top of that, I am very much sure that eventually we're gonna fight evil people with archetypes. So we're gonna fight archetype users. I just find that really cool that you're gonna be able to fight a variety of enemies, not just, okay, here's a shadow, here's a stronger shadow, here's a stronger shadow. No, it's just, oh, in the dungeon you're gonna fight a bunch of monsters, but then, oh, there's humans here, so fight some humans. Oh, and the final boss is just some random king who is evil, fight him now. I like it. I like it. Sorry, I wanted to say that. You know that recent tweet I sent? Yeah, it's on, stop. I just think this game is very neato so far. I just, it's whatever. I think it's alright. I think I don't think I even like this game. It's alright. XQC, oh my gosh. That is an insult. I mean, I think XQC is a fine guy. He's whatever. He's whatever. He promoted some gambling sites, but I don't care. I don't watch him, but I think he has some great clips. I watch him on YouTube all the time whenever people make compilations. So I guess I'll consider it a compliment and an insult at the same time. Thank you. Back to reading. On Gallica. Gallica tried to stay resolute as Will's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. On Strohl. The son of the noble family of Halia, a village that was destroyed by a human. Now that he has lost his home and family, he has only his pride to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. Captain Klinger, the captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center, a short, portly, unsoldierly man, called an incompetent fool by Strohl after an attack on the fort led him to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic, or so he made it seem. In actuality, he is a fervent supporter of Luis and had always planned to take a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support of Luis's assertions. Neato, we're done reading. Oh my gosh, there's 2 layers to this library. Okay, I said done with reading, but yeah, we're gonna be reading a lot more. We're not coming out of this place for a long time. All those green dots you see, those are books I can read, so let's get reading. The Book of Apocalypse.
What's this?
What's with that ominous red book? What's with that ominous red book? It's all chained up.
That is...
I advise you not to touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not. Suffice it to say, it must not be read without due precaution. Oh. Invasion Tactics Handbook. Oh my gosh, there's 2 books in this book. Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. Enemy reinforcements. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. A channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. Whoops, I keep pressing that button. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching the archetype, PS channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist. Archetype Tactics Handbook. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. The strategists must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. Party formation tips. The most effective way to form your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically so that you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. That's another thing I didn't mention. Don. This game has everything. It's like, it was literally made for me. You know how much I adore RPGs for the fact that every battle can be a puzzle, right? And the fact that it's so fun to solve things with customizability and skills and all that. So not only have you already realized that it's super customizable with all the archetype switching, but also within the battle, there's formations. I make it sound more complicated than it is, but it's just forward and back, front and back, I mean. I don't know what games you played that have that, but basically if a party member is in the forward formation, they do more melee damage, but they take more damage. And if a party member is in the back formation, they do less melee damage, but take less damage. So you need to think about how, you're gonna have your mages in the back, so they can take less damage, but because they're ranged, they can be in the back, and stuff like that. But another thing is that you can switch formation in your turn without wasting your turn. So if like you have a really strong defensive person, but they're low on health, so you're just gonna have them very quickly switch back to the back, so they take less damage for a second, then heal them up, and then make them go to the forward again. You can do that. It's just it's gonna be so fun to juggle this stuff around. Mystical scrolls. The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top. That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's
this drawing? Take a look. Oh, that's a seeker! That's like... Oh, okay. I haven't read what he said. But here's another thing. Like in Persona, all the personas are based off things, right? In the archetypes are all based on ancient heroes. Not real heroes, mind you, but ancient in-world heroes. Like heroes that lived in ages past in this world that have died. They were such great heroes that their souls have lived on to inspire the new heroes, basically, right? So I just find that really cool. So now this guy looks very much like the Seeker archetype. So I'm gonna assume this guy is the original Seeker. This guy was the guy whose soul became the Seeker. Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Hehe. Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, there is one part I am able to parse. It says, wonder. Oh, I love that. It says wonder, likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. So that's why I asked for my name at the start. I am the original Seeker. A person's name. Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says. Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you would share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you learn new truths. That is so cool. This game has so much sauce. It's so full of whimsy and charm. They ask for your real name just so they can say that you were the original hero that started it all. Allowing your ally to take action and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile at first glance, but you'll find that it leads many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the many aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. The pass action cycles control of the next character while only consuming half of a turn icon. This can be useful when the current character's skills are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. It goes without saying that a blind offensive rush may not be enough to win. It will be necessary at times to raise your defenses and endure an incoming attack. Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. That prevents the enemies from gaining turns too. Formations. Your row's distance from the enemy has a great impact on battle. A true tactician will switch the formation of allies to better suit the situation at hand. During a squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, due caution is warranted. Normally, an action consumes one turn icon, but the results of the action can change the amount of consumption. If an attack is nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons consumed is doubled. If an attacker is reflected or observed, all turn icons are lost and the turn forcefully ends. That is cruel. Holy cow. I don't think that was a thing even in Shin Megami Tensei. If an attack was negated or absorbed, it still only lost 2 turn icons, not all of them. Some monsters inflict lasting conditions called status ailments. It is wise to know their effects, of course, but even better to have the means to remedy close at hand. There are 2 types of status ailments, physical and mental. It is possible to be afflicted with both types at once. Physical status ailments persist even after a battle. Mental status ailments automatically recover when a battle ends. Poison. HP depletes every time you take an action. Paralysis. High chance of an action failing to occur after selecting it. Malady. Strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck are greatly reduced. Additionally, HP and MP recovery effects are nullified, with recovery amounts becoming 0. Hex. Half of any damage dealt is dealt to self as well. Additionally, while afflicted, resistance to dark is greatly reduced, and susceptibility to status elements is greatly increased. Burn. Additional damage is taken after being attacked. Frostbite. Attack damage is greatly reduced. Daze. Hit rate for attacks is greatly reduced. Charm. Character will act on their own, attacking allies or assisting enemies. Forget. Character cannot use archetype skills. Sleep. Character cannot take any actions, and any physical attacks suffered are always critical hits. Rage. Character has higher attack power, but damage from enemies is greatly increased. All actions become normal weapon attacks. Anxiety. An ally-only ailment preventing the use of archetype skills. If attack will afflicted, the enemy will not consume a turn icon. Stun. An enemy-only ailment. They cannot act for 1 turn. That was a lot. Holy cow. New banger default emote. This one all look good. Wait, the whistling guy is new one and the tuna is the old one? I thought it was the reverse. I never seen the tuna before, but I've seen the red guy before. Rewards of certain victory. Overpowering an enemy utterly can be a source of immense growth. At times, it is good to wield all your powers in full force to test your own limits. If you crush all your enemies without getting damage, you receive a bonus experience from the battle. I think that's all the side books, yes. We still need to go to the 2nd floor. And we still need to talk to Mor and the cat and the spinning model. Oh.
Yeah?
It spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
Right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic, times being what they are. The association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Let me go up. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Oh, I still need to check out the statue. Research notes, Seeker. This looks like research documents about the Seeker archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, those intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the adept who pursues a magical path, I dub the magic seeker, and the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, I dub the soul And the elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, I dub the soul hacker. Huh, so the seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. The seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialities of many other heroes and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no seeker forget this truth.
I see.
I get it, so it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. Wait, what? Mage. Okay, it's the same thing. This looks at research documents about the mage archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together formed the power of the mage. Among them, the adept who grasps at ultimate power, I dub the wizard, and the elite who commands the elements, I dub the elemental master. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magics is known to exist. Truly, the mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. But mages devote themselves fully to mine and magla. While the mine is powerful, it must kneel before the pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth.
Oh, yeah?
So it's a great archetype for hitting enemy weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. I really like this, how it just, like, it humbles them. Like, it starts first with telling how great they are, but then it's like, they humble, like, the mage is very weak physically. The seeker is a master of none. Let none forget this truth. I love it. Research notes, warrior. This looks like research documents about the warrior archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays swords, I dub the sword master, and the elite disciple of the blade, I dub the samurai. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately a weapon. And it is not weapons alone that decide the battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth. I love it. So this archetype has really good attack and defense, but their value comes from attacking in the front row. But they're not very versatile beyond a sword. There's whoa, spoilers on the other ones. I do not want to say their names. I already got spoiled on the Knight and the Thief, but I won't say their names. Anyways, another thing I just thought of is, I'm sure some people would be sad at the fact that the archetypes are, like, they don't have unique names, like Arsene, or Hino Kagatsuchi, you know, things like that. But I am loving this. You know me. I love old fantasy games. I love D&D. I love wizardry. I love Final Fantasy, the old ones. So the fact that all the archetypes are basically just old classic fantasy classes makes me so happy. You have the mage, the seeker, which it doesn't really have. I think it's just like the all-rounder, right? Yeah, the warrior, the mage, we already got spoiled on the knight, the thief. Also the other subclasses like the dark mage and the samurai and the sword master and the wizard. Oh, it's so cool. I love this game. I can't wait. I hope there's a paladin. What's this? To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Archetype are experience points. Archetypes rank up by earning AXP, which is only awarded to actively channeled archetypes. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Each archetype has its own set of parameters. These are added to the character's base parameters, and the sum determines the stats in battle. It's worth noting that this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetypes. Each archetype has at least one stronger, more advanced form you will eventually be able to study. Advanced archetypes can be studied after achieving a higher rank with its corresponding follower. However, studying an advanced archetype will require both mag and ranking up the base archetype high enough. So that's the Samurai, the Swordmaster, the Soul Hacker, I forgot the other Seeker one, the Dark Mage, the Wizard, and the Elemental Master. And much more to be seen. This game is gonna be everything to me. I'm so happy. Hello, gato.
That's a good kitty.
Oh, cute. That's right. Who's a good kitty? Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He is the only solace I have as a confine here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Neat. El gato. His fur is so soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. Plateau. Mor's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter, according to Mor, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. Alright. Oh, we gotta check the statue, then talk to Mor, and then we're finally out of here. We spent like an hour here. I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. Does it? I don't see the long noses. No, I meant ears.
Do make yourself at home.
There's no need to study archetypes. Let us get a lecture.
What would you care to know?
An archetype is an embodiment of heroic virtue. Everyone bears one deep in their heart. And facing a looming threat, you face your own anxiety, and so awaken to a higher power within yourself. That is the truest essence of magic. Yet for it to take form, surely it is a manifestation of the heroic embodiment etched most prominently in your heart. This appearance they take on, like extraordinary suits of armor. Perhaps this marks another purpose, to protect the wielder from the terrible anxiety being released. It inspires a certain glow in battle, as if facing your anxiety causes determination to surge in you, like blood through veins, throughout both body and weapon. You and your friends never cease to amaze me. Surely this will mean leaps and bounds for my research. Research documents on archetypes are kept on their respective bookshelves. You're welcome to pursue what I've gathered so far. Aside from that, I've also documented battle tactics and history that you may find useful for your further growth.
What would you care to know?
Studying an archetype will allow you to use it. If you'd like to study new archetypes, accept mag as payment. However, to obtain new archetypes, you'll need to meet more followers. If you draw a new supporter to your side, I recommend visiting me to see what's been revealed. I hope you will study many archetypes, and I look forward to seeing these heroic embodiments come to fruition. I will even prepare gifts for reaching certain milestones as an incentive.
What would you care to know?
Once an archetype is studied, it can be freely channeled. Similar to equipping a weapon or armor, you should channel an archetype that best suits your situation. Studying new archetypes will do you little good unless you channel them. Be mindful of that.
What would you care to know? It appears
Each archetype can progress into a stronger forms. Studying time with your followers is the key to pursuing their associated archetype to greater heights. Deepening that understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know? Does this...
You want to know more about cats? About that cat in particular, I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason.
Does this... That's it.
Cute. We are finally done with academia. Let us depart.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
You are truly a remarkable guest.
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition.
Until then, farewell.
Open my book, and let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure there will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
I am in love. Welcome to Academia, a realm between mind and matter, dream and reality. My name is Mor, and I forgot the rest.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
Dawn, if you're still here, Graius, he's a Roag. You haven't met a Roag before, but you can see the ears are a little bit pointed, but the more prominent feature of Roags is their facial markings. You can see he has little lines on his forehead and eyes.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it. But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
I wish we knew.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but fate had other plans.
Graius, please don't die. You're so goated.
Enough. We must move on. There's far to go still.
He definitely seems like that mentor character that's just meant to carry you through the first few levels where you get the gist of the game and then immediately dies afterwards.
And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. To change auto battle tactics during the battle, press L to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section in the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral.
There's a deadline.
Precious little time, and we best not waste it.
Look, over there! What's the matter? I don't sense anything off. What are you on about? So no one else can really see him. Maybe we're the only ones, like you presented about it, who can go to that room. Oi, oi! Are you lot alright? I saw a dead miner and assumed there'd be some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. I am still in one piece. One piece. I didn't run into any monsters either.
Is that true?
How did you get here unharmed? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? No, I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pesky fella who looked like some kind of general. You mean Kinkler? But we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone! Damn it. Dan, we must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish them off. He won't be able to return to Louise as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to go around for a while. If you need anything, you know where to ask. Well, I hope we can fight Klinger again later. He was a fun guy. Entrance to Academia. The protagonist in Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport it to Academia. Use minus to see what level other players were at and what party formations they used when they cleared the dungeons you are challenging. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party information to reflect on other players. We made it, but Klinger really got one over us, didn't he? Neato. What do you mean? This guy's How is this guy rank 20 in all his archetypes? That has to be like New Game Plus. So I assume New Game Plus resets your character levels, but it doesn't reset your archetype levels.
He didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. It was my duty to protect you in Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment has dulled, and so I failed you both. You're right, I suppose now. I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you till later battle. If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. We can't be late to the royal funeral. Let's hurry.
Damn it, we can't let Klinger get away. I know there's no time for restless pursuit, but it doesn't sit well with me. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Luis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish. He must be assassinated. I will do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Those minor blokes and I go way back. I've known them since before the mountain was closed. That's why I can't stand it. One of my mates being dead. It ain't your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were all doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen. And I'm just as guilty for helping them, I suppose. Things were destined to end this way. I should take this hint and close up shop. Yes, I decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go all out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now. I'm even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. Help me out here and buy it, yeah? They defied authority and mine illicitly. They were all prepared for something like this to happen. Fortunately, I have a bit of money left from what I've earned. Perhaps I'll start a legitimate trade with the rest of my mates. Who? That might be useful. I say armor is more important than doing more damage. Okay, one of these for Will, and two of these for Strohl and Grius. Weapon. Take by our new staff. That's all. Much obliged. You lot take care of yourselves, you hear? Don't be shy about restocking if you're running low on supplies. That was nearly it for me. Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, consider you're apologizing. I guess you aren't the bad guys.
I see why Klinger stopped to use hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like.
I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now if you do. Something nasty in the air lately. These gelatinouses jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. They are chasing them away, but the blade doesn't do much to them. Fires are best shot or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster den these days. All I'm saying is, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed.
The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. I get it, you want me to use fire. If that's true, then it'll be dangerous. We should restock our healing supplies then. Fine. We'll have someone else use the mage.
What now?
Grias has the most health, so I'm gonna leave him with the warrior. I'll give Strohl the mage as well.
Now, where was I?
If he has enough mag. If he doesn't, then I give mage to Grias then.
How good of you to come.
Keep having no mag. Oops. Well, I guess will be our answer against the jellies. I've been neglecting to save. Let me talk to this guy. Deeper inside of the real monster den, I tell you gotta mind those gelatinouses in particular. They're so blobbly that swords don't cut through them. If you run into one, I suggest you set it on fire and chase it off. I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining area's felt strange lately. Not just monsters, there's some dangerous magla crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. I thought it mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Grand Cross! We're going in. Time for the dungeon.
What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
The magla here feels awfully dense too. Was it always like this?
It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, not different from the others.
Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual.
Assassinating Louise is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind the numbers and watch your health carefully, we Claire.
While moving, press up to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from your party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health. This must be the gelatinouses. Seems we're stumbling onto their den. Press on carefully.
Don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Whoa! Because I have a different weapon, it's a different attack. That's neat. Okay, so they're not immune to physical attacks. Hi Dawn, what do you mean I'm still here? Like, at the entrance of the dungeon? Because I just entered the dungeon. You know, so I'm not there anymore. If you mean still here as in streaming, then yes.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better
Gelatinos. Oh, gelatinos. Oh, I guess the initial attack doesn't count as a physical attack. I guess we'll find out.
What's the play?
Oh crap, they do resist it. Okay, this is bad having two warriors then.
Let's go. Overkill, maybe.
It's okay. By this power. Fire!
I need more mages.
In the name of justice.
Like we could just keep passing.
You first.
Oh, I shouldn't have passed there. Once I get 500 mag, I'll...
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
The power of heroes. That's one
I will
strategy.
fight with pride. Mage!
I'll give someone else the mage.
Just one left.
In the name of
You
justice.
have this.
Blades ready, lads.
I'll shoot. Mage! Fire!
Awesome.
I chose the wrong opponent.
I think we got them all.
What now?
100 more mag.
Everyone alright?
Gonna be weird getting used. Gonna be weird getting used to this new attacks like an AoE. Cool, I like that a lot though.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Alright, how's that?
This is our...
Let's give him a fight.
Now get ready.
Cat. Hi Dawn.
Go for it.
Blades ready, lads.
It's okay. Bird! Just 2 left.
They're down.
No, what's the play?
You have this. Only 2 enemies left.
It's in your hands.
I'll show you the mage! Fire! Stay sharp! It's not over
Very
yet.
promising.
Only 1 left.
This has to be my favorite battle theme in an RPG since Strange Journey. Normal battle theme, I should say.
No need to after you.
Let's go! Bird!
Oh, silly Dawn. Yes, yes, yes. So you must have not heard. When you said you're still here, I said, I just entered the dungeon though. Ha ha hee hee. That's what I said. So now it makes sense. No, I did not spend that long in academia.
If I say so myself. Careful.
Okay, you have 500 mag now. Let's give someone else the mage. I don't think I can do it here.
What now?
I wonder how you can switch archetypes in. In the dungeon. Oh, that's how. Oh, it really is that easy. Cool. Neato. But you need to unlock them first in Academia. I'm afraid to say, Dawn, that I'm going back to Academia. But it's just to get someone the mage. And then we go back. Me, by the way. It is you! It is you! It 100% is you! It's crazy how it is you. El gato in the box. Oh, his eye glowing. That's what happens when they awaken their archetype. They become glowy-eyed.
Now, where was I?
You see that? The glowy eye?
How good of you to come.
Alright. Grayas is the strongest physical attacker, so I'll have him keep warrior. I'll have Strohl get the mage.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. Ah, so there's the power of the mage. I'm ready to unleash the new magic at my disposal. I will fight for the powerless.
Right. I could get used to this.
Oh crap! I didn't buy him a new staff.
You will come again.
Can I buy some stuff? Or am I still broke?
Now then.
Magic 1, Strength 1, Endurance, Agility. Nah. I mean, there's no reason not to buy that, right? Okay, give this to Grias. Give this to Will. And I'm broke. Alright, back to the dungeon we go. I am shocked that you don't fully recover your MP when you come out of a dungeon. Computer sounds like a jet. Oh, I'm sorry.
No choice but to cut through them.
Let's push through.
Oh, did it hit me first? Crap, it hit me first. Is he burned? Oh crap. Serpetia. Gnarly design. So that obviously they have to be weak to ice, but we don't have ice. Using fire is probably pointless, but I mean, gotta find out, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. This is why we still have a warrior. That's more like it. I'm gonna pass so that he can go back to the back, so he can get hit less.
Take this, they die hard.
Thank goodness you resist fire. Jeez.
Warrior, with one strike, one remains.
It's okay. We can do this.
I don't have any heals, I realize, because we don't have the Seeker.
Let's try this.
My thanks.
Now, what's the plan?
Pass, so Grias can attack again. Crap, I meant to use my archetype. It's fine.
Oh, please.
Oh, you can recover automatically from burn? Good to know.
I'm counting.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you. You should do it.
Only one
Warrior,
finish them off
the
and
blade.
clear.
Scary snakes.
Let's keep this up. I feel stronger.
Wyatt got ball chins. I wasn't gonna mention it. You said it, not me. Will sounds fruity. I agree. This is a good thing. Maxed out evasion so I never get hit.
Right there.
Nobody here to lay claim to it.
There they are. Forward! Come on! Charging in.
Great force back there.
Nice. Okay, what's the map button? Okay, that's it. I don't want to miss nothing. Let's heal up a tad. We don't have any healing abilities because we don't have the Seeker on anyone.
I see the enemy. Let's push through.
No! That's a...
They'll need
Okay.
more than this.
I didn't think the range would be that... Oh, jeez, dude.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
Well, we don't got any ice yet. We haven't leveled up the mage enough.
You first.
Let's stay calm. Take this!
Not the power of heroes. Go on, finish the
I
job.
shall fight as the noble I am. You should do it.
Yeah, I should have Strohl physical attack because even despite having a staff, he still does more damage than Will because he has a higher attack stat.
I'm sorry.
No, Will!
Warrior!
Attack this one. It has more health. And you just normal attack this one. Very good. Crap.
Warrior!
Sure wish I could hit these weaknesses.
Not setting much of a good example.
I just realized something that I already commented on, but I just still getting used to everything, that I can just switch my archetypes here. So I can just have Will go back to Seeker,
Seeker!
so he can heal us up and then go back again. That is very cool. I love that so much. Like here we have another snake. So I'm gonna have Strohl go back to warrior because mage isn't useful against the snake.
There they are.
Damn it! They saw us!
Right there.
This is our chance.
This is our chance.
And we'll win this.
The next one's yours.
I can't. No holding back. I'll cut you down. Let's wrap this up.
And that's how we do it.
With what's
Oh, that's awesome. Even just these normal battles require me to think a little bit. So the same thing that happened in the last battle doesn't happen again.
that's all over. We can relax.
All right.
Not bad.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
You're down.
This could be our chance.
Forward. Everyone, go.
Ready for impact.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to pass. Whoops.
Always come through.
See the right move.
Be careful. There's more of
Right
them.
there.
Okay, we need to switch.
Now.
I'll have just you go on mage.
There they are.
You should do it.
Forward.
Hey, great job.
Nice. I guess the slime. Okay, wait. So since the slimes
What now?
are too low level to even fight anymore, we don't really need fire. So stick on the warrior and Will on seeker.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
All right, we did it.
All right. How's that?
Fine job.
What a cool game.
There they are.
Hey, great job.
Nice.
Put it in your stockpile.
Endurance. Who can use that? Strength. And Yanita. When does the hot black woman show up? Squatlon? Excuse me, what do you mean by Squatlon? Anyways, the lovely looking woman showed up already at the very start in the kingdom. She is a merchant, but we didn't get to buy anything. She just told us some history lessons and then wandered off. So she will be our main merchant, I suppose, later in the game. Oh, Scotland. We don't know if she's a party member or not, but right now she introduced herself as a merchant. So we shall see. I'm not! I just thought it was a bit vulgar. How you said it. Not good. This was all for naught if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magla and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort. Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean.
Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are a cause for concern, but for now, we need to keep moving. Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks.
We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. I can't believe the mine caved in on us. We need to be more cautious.
I see the enemy. Right here.
Nice.
Let's take them all out.
There's slimes are in here. We don't have fire. This will be bad.
I'm counting on you.
In the net, warrior. Hack and slash. Moment of truth. No need to rush.
The snakes are the scary ones either way.
Blade. Keep pressing in.
The freedom of a wanderer.
What are we gonna do about this?
Now, what's the play?
That is not the play. I could just use Will's magic.
Oh, please.
And it's not like we're using Seeker in battle. I'm only using it to heal after the battle. So I'm gonna have Will be the mage still after this fight, just in case this happens again.
After you. Can't afford to hold back. All yours. Still standing.
Light as power. Wind. Just one left.
Very promising.
Oof. They hurt so much for being underleveled.
Go for it. No need to rush the.
Still here?
I shall. All yours. Go on, finish the job. My best.
Really? I guess the AI is smart. What a waste of MP.
We did it.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have Will have
Now,
the mage.
mate.
Saying like enough. Did Yuffie hit your mic? No, Yuffie is asleep next to me. Nothing has hit my mic. If it sounded weird, then it means everything's imploding.
Looks like we can pass under here too.
Oh god.
This path looks blocked. We best find another way.
Feel stronger already.
Hey, great job.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Iron gauntlets.
What now?
Leave it to me.
Not having a seeker is not a problem because as long as we're not foolish, we won't ever need to heal during a
Right
fight.
there.
Oops, something.
We got
I see the enemy.
Nice. Okay. Shouldn't be a hard enemy, surely.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
I was hoping it would hit it through the rock.
Come and get me. Right there. Forward! Come on.
This to me.
Come on. It's almost broken. Nice! I got it! Whew! That was a scary one. Sandworm Balmo.
They're pretty tough.
Level 11, okay. This one's a high level one.
Vitus power. Fire! It didn't work.
It did the best.
Oof.
Ready, lads?
Okay, not weak to fire. Susceptible to slash.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Good job, Grias.
Warrior! Hack and slash. Not done
It's
yet.
okay.
Oh, you're useless.
We're looking good here.
No, I won't hold back. They die hard.
Almost killed it.
Yikes. Here comes the counter.
Fire breath. Okay, so it's another one that's weak to ice, and we don't have ice. Don't die, Will! Ah, Will. We don't even need to use our skills for this. He's dead. Phew, if that didn't kill it, I would have been dead. We play risky here.
Can't be too careful. I'm down.
Okay, fine. We'll do what the game clearly wants us to do and have one of each. You'll be our mage,
Mage!
and you'll be our seeker.
Seeker!
Great find. Keep it.
All right.
Not bad.
Mining uniform.
What now?
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Awesome. Let me check this though. That's 11 endurance. $14 endurance. Okay, so Strohl is gonna go to the back lines. No, Will baby voicer. Strohl's thinking as tardío, but he was no. Leave him alone. But it makes sense. He is a noble. That's his whole thing. That he came from noble birth. So it makes sense he wouldn't have very roughed up hands compared to Grias over here. It's fairy. I hope it doesn't collapse again. Oh, tooth!
Great find. Keep it.
I see the end. Time for some close enjoy.
No! I didn't think the tail swipe was... Ugh. 5 turns? We're dead. That's it. GG's. It was, it took longer than I thought to get a game over.
Hey, wake up! We're still in a fight here.
Okay.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow their weak to ice. They're weak to fire. Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
I'm gonna try my best here.
Mage, let me rethink this. No holding back. Burn to ash.
Hit their weak point.
No need to rush this.
Okay.
They're weak to ice.
You cannot hit the weakness of anyone. So I say you use your turn reviving. Will.
Still fight.
Oh, and he can... Nice, and he can act this. Okay, we're back. We're so back. I can save this. Hit a weakness here, so he can use another turn.
Now, I shall vanquish evil.
Kill the slime.
The power of fire. Almost finished.
Strohl always comes through.
Incredible. Incredible stuff there.
Bloody hell. What can I do?
Dude. Again, you... I don't have another revive. Okay, so it's just us.
Got other options.
We cannot hit any of the weaknesses here. So we just gotta win. Obviously the snake is the rougher enemy. You cannot do proper damage to it though. Just heal. I could have actually I could have passed to Griel so he could do that again and kill the snake. It worked out.
With one strike. Stay focused.
I say we pass because Griel is our bigger damage. Nice. Whew, I saved it. Holy cow. Heat up. Passive. Increases physical attacks. Physical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetype of the same lineage are present. Neato. So it's even stronger now. Oh wow. I can't believe I saved that. Shin Megami Tensei indeed. We love it.
Right there. Forward! Charging in.
Take this.
Oh, that hit me?
Need more than this.
Oh my gosh. Every fight. No, we might lose this one.
Someone get him back on his feet.
This is the one we lose.
Any means necessary.
There's just no saving this. We need to run away. We need to pray and run away. I haven't saved in so long, dude. I might be cooked. There's no might. I am cooked. All we can do is pray. Please. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky. That should have worked. I am insanely lucky, holy cow. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's just it.
Come and get me. There they are. Come on.
Nice.
Give it my all.
I'm back for revenge, idiot. Weak to ice, which we don't have ice.
What strike?
Now, what's the... Are you prepared? Go for it.
Let's fight his power. Is there another way?
Let's go. The blade.
Yeah, Grace is the best answer to this guy. So the physical attacks. I should have Will defend actually, so the fire doesn't immediately demolish him.
All yours. The freedom of a
Yeah, you defend.
Power of heroes.
If I pass, it's gonna go to Will, which is not very useful.
Holding back.
That's useless though. And the melee attack is not gonna do much. So defend as well. Thank goodness I Strohl died anyways, okay. Why does this happen to me?
Still standing, eh? Trivial.
You're good, you're good, you're good. You're so fine. You resist fire.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Oh my gosh, every fight is just
Take such a struggle.
skin of my teeth.
Down.
Hey, you found something.
Right there. All right. How's that?
I missed an item back there. More snakes. Whew. This is so fun.
They're weak to ice.
Ice which we don't have, and a wind which we do have.
With one strike. Let's keep this up.
Ooh, a crit. Nice.
Serious does.
Staying on the defensive. I will fight with pride. Seeker! Scour!
Gonna have to use an MP item on Will soon.
Blades ready. Warrior.
Nothing to worry about.
Slash.
Reyes has this hand.
I shall fight until
Awesome
the noble
sauce.
I am. Go for it. Come forth, royal soul.
Look at that. Finally, a fight that doesn't go completely off the rails.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Yes, you finally got ice. Thank goodness.
Thumb down. Victory well.
That's gonna make fights easier. Oh, thank goodness we have something for MP. I was worried. Even when I play on hard difficulty and it's so no, I am not complaining. I am loving it. It makes everything so serious. I hate just sleeping through battles. Endurance, give that to Will.
What now?
Oh. It's a gear. What did we just get? It gave like a bunch of endurance. Alright, let's go talisman. Playing on hard makes it so when you actually get it down, it feels so good and rewarding. Especially now that we have ice, those snakes are nothing now. Hey, see that room over there? The magla feels less dense there compared to the rest of the place. Oh, that's our rest room. No, that's not what it's. Safe room, jeez. Is that so? I don't feel anything. I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magla hollows out just for the room.
Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magla. It's safe to assume the Gallica is no exception.
Maybe we can get some rest in here there. Wait till we head inside.
That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Safe room. This does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Mugla's thinner here. I couldn't tell you much, just like a feeling I get.
There is a variety of intensity to the Mugla that floats through the air. For example, think of it like a steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room. A Mugla hollow, if you will, even if your igniters wouldn't work as well in there.
A Mugla hollow seems like a good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Mugla when the area around it is flooded with this stuff.
Alright.
The bees seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch a breath here while we can.
Mugla Hollows. In dungeons you'll find places called Mugla Hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit Academia. What were they called in Persona 5, Dawn? Do you remember? Was it just safe rooms? Nah, save last.
Still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Mugla's really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous. Indeed. It's nothing like that we were told. Graius, are you familiar with this place?
I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick Mugla?
Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Mugla. But there is no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest.
Still, though.
Same thing. They were called safe rooms? Neato. Well, does this fully heal us, or is it just a save point? Oh, brother.
Nobody here to lay claim to it. So it's yours.
Some new stuff to read. Mugla Hollow. Mugla is not uniformly concentrated in the atmosphere, existing more like patches of smoke or fog in the air. As such, Mugla is dense in some areas and extremely thin in others. One could say that Mugla was hollowed out. Such areas provide reprieve from especially dense Mugla, as is the likelihood of encountering organisms affected or frenzied by Mugla is significantly lessened. I don't know if you just said that randomly, or is that a response to what I said way earlier when I said that I am very convinced that Graius is going to die. He seems like that one... He seems like the token mentor character that you meet at the start so he can carry you through the first areas while you're still learning the game, and then once you actually get the hang of the game, he dies because he served his purpose. And I'm not ready for it. I like him already. What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere, and doesn't the air feel off?
How is it that you're here? Have you been following us?
Well, I considered returning to Grand Thrad. I reckoning passing through here would be a shortcut, and I felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I'll think I'll head back. But you're continuing this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before you set off.
Now then, pardon?
I think this is enough of a sign to cut my ties to the, illicit mining. Once I return to Grand Thrad, I'll get a new venture up and running. You lot take care too. I reckon you have lots of going on, but I wish you best of luck. Yes, I'm gonna need a few of these. Yeah, let's just use our money on revives because they can be useful. Much obliged, safe travels. I didn't hear that Nell. Then great minds think alike. The peddler will not die. Oh, that's gonna be a boss. We ball.
Wait a second.
Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing.
Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. I'm going to open it. Are you ready?
Let me save one more time. This is the part where Grias dies after we beat the boss. Alright, let's go die to the boss. And then after boss is complete, stream shall end. She's going to finish this dungeon.
Let's go. Alright.
Right, let's go.
Oh my, those are gnarly looking. Oh, they're so cool looking. Oh, I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. Oh, there's voice acting here.
From my blood. This feels wrong somehow.
There's like the wooden human is like its jaws are around it. You can see the teeth at the bottom.
Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
Indeed.
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Here you go. Homo fulquila.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough.
Level 10. Fulquila. Wonder what that means. Alright, so this is just a test run to find out any weaknesses and such. You know how it goes. So let's try slash.
With one strike.
Neutral damage.
Mage.
Try fire.
Burn to ash.
Neutral damage. Wind. Resist. So wind no good. Hyper. It's concentrating. The front row is being targeted. What if we all just go to the back?
Distancing myself. Warrior.
No, you know what?
Slash it.
Oh, I'm. No, I meant to do that.
I'll show you. Are you
Okay.
prepared?
We're already in the back. Let's try ice. Ice is the last thing we haven't tried.
Be frozen.
If ice doesn't work, then it has no weaknesses. Okay, it's weak to ice. Phew.
Falling back.
We go to the back.
Vitus power.
Increase Strohl since he can since he can hit the weakness.
Let's see.
Pass back to Strohl.
Now, what's the I shall vanquish evil.
Bonfire of Vanitas. Oh, because he only targeted the front row. That's so fun. That's so fun. And we all went to the back. Okay, now we can go back to the front. That's so cool. 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 I love this game. I love this game. I love this game.
Is there another way? The next one's yours.
Blades right there, mate.
Back to the front.
Warrior. With one strike. I can't afford mage. The power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul.
Now, the power of heroes. Slash it.
Intelligent. Attack and defense rose. It's crap. Oh my gosh, it raises this by a lot.
I call upon royal power within.
Ice!
You hit their weak point.
Let's stay calm.
I feel like we can win this if I'm not stupid.
Hold up to the rear guard.
To the back.
Vitus power. With healing power.
I owe you. So, warrior. God,
And you can go back to the back as well. Everyone to the back. There's no need to be in the front right now. We're not using melee attacks.
These igniters. I'll show you magic. I shall vanquish evil. Be
Especially
frozen.
because it has its attack and defense up. Very scary.
Come forth, royal soul. Let me help.
My thanks.
Bots, that's fire. Oh crap, of course. Got bots. Oof. Okay, this is how we lose.
Forgive me. Any means necessary.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose this on purpose. Now that we know all the strats, I know exactly what to do now.
I won't hold back.
Someone help, please. Freeze Dodger's hat. You still got it.
Let's go.
Like this.
With one strike.
Someone help, please. Not like this. Someone help, please.
Jeez, he's still going. He resists fire.
I've weathered
Badly
worse.
wounded. Don't push yourself
I
so
won't
hard.
hold back. I'm not
Badly wounded. Don't push yourself
There you
so
go.
hard.
Okay, so here's where the fun part starts. So obviously I need to switch. No, I don't need to. OBS is dying on me. Why? Okay, seems we're good. Okay, the archetype Will has right now is weak to fire. The bird uses fire, so it's not no good right there. So here's the thing: we can either switch Will to warrior so that he resists fire, or we can switch him to mage so that he can use ice. The thing is, I don't think Will's mage is leveled enough to use ice, so I think switching him to warrior will be the way. Let's find out.
What now? Mate!
Yeah, he cannot use ice yet because he's not rank 2. But we can do just a few battles to get him to rank 2. And we could get 2 weakness exploiters. But I don't think that boss is that rough to be needing that much damage. We're gonna do decent damage with warrior. So we just need to unlock warrior for Will. And we can get that fire resistance.
Hey,
This is already so fun. There's a very simple puzzle here, very easily solved, but this is just a taste of what's to come. These puzzles are gonna get much harder later. I know it, I hope so.
hello.
Hey, let's get warrior.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Wait, what's barge?
I see.
Hero passive. Being hit by an enemy attack during overall combat will not trigger battle with... Whoa, that's busted! Yeah.
This right. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
So there's the power of the warrior soul. This overwhelming strength seems perfect for fighting on the front lines. I will see this through to know my destiny.
I found new power.
What are the other hero passives? Does it have any? Alright, that thing. Ah, I didn't read that one. That's neat. Anyways, warrior it is. Spoilers.
Oh, you're coming.
Alright, now this boss should be easy because it can no longer exploit our weaknesses. I would say we're quite under level. It is a level 10 boss and we're level 7, jeez. Alright, we're gonna win either way. Oh, challenge runs in this game will be fantastic.
What now?
We don't even need to fully heal. I'm that confident. Let's go. We win.
The power of heroes.
Now, what's the plan?
No one needs to be in the front lines.
I shall vanquish evil. The power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
Let's still get some distance.
Warrior!
I'll cut through!
We don't have any healing
Easily to me.
because no seeker, but
Any means necessary.
we'll barely take any
I won't
damage.
hold back.
Front was being targeted. Okay, I want to check if being in the front row affects your physical skills besides just the melee. So Grey's did 61 in the back, so
I
I'll
call
check
upon royal power within.
on the turn after this.
With sword in hand, I could have come forth, royal soul, the blade's edge!
None the power of heroes. No holding back. Heroes.
It's a scary part, but we resist. That still did a lot of damage though.
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
I will
Keep it
fight
up,
with
Strohl.
pride.
I say you heal up Strohl
This should work.
just to be
Helpful as
safe.
ever. No need. Let's go. With one strike. Mage, be frozen.
I love this music so much.
We can do this.
You resist, you'll be fine with 78 health.
The blade's edge!
46. Oh,
Any means necessary.
that's what I get for saying he'll be fine.
I can't afford to hold back. What am I up? Mage,
We're still in a fight here. You hit their weak point.
blades ready, lads. This
Get up.
Still fight!
Front row. Go to the back.
I shall vanquish evil.
It was just basically a free turn.
You hit their weak point.
With
Keep it
falling
up,
back.
Strohl.
Since you won't do very much damage, use this to heal, I suppose.
Let's try this.
My thanks. My thanks.
Awesome
Need to-
beans.
I'll attack from here. I won't hold back.
You have the MP to spare, even if you do less damage from back here.
God, finish the job.
Now,
Ah!
I will fight with pride.
I'd rather not waste MP, so I'm just gonna have to use some of melee attack even if it's very weak.
A tough
5 damage. Hey, it's something something.
Job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Good. Back to the front.
Closing in. Let's go. With one strike.
who needs it?
Are you prepared?
Ice power. Oh, we did it! Nice! Oh, that was an easy boss, but it was only easy because of my strategic prowess. Because I solved the puzzle, and that was a really fun puzzle. A very simple puzzle, but you know, it's just a start. That was nice. I'm very happy. Oh, this game is just gonna get so much better with these puzzles. I had to. Dude, because I love it already because there was no one answer. You could have gone with 2 warriors, right, to resist the fire, or you could have gone with 2 mages so you can exploit the ice weakness even more and do like 6 turns per turn because of exploiting the weakness so much. You can like go all mages, you can go all warriors. It just depends on how you want to play it. I love it so much. It's so fun.
Strive for greater heights.
I rigidity.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
What is this crystal?
I thought that was a human, but I suppose not because of the teeth.
By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. You shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Ha, that easy, huh? We killed that monster just very unceremoniously as well. It's just like, oh,
There's no
didn't.
time to ponder them. We better move.
I guess we're just used to it now after our first human kill.
You can't be serious.
Magla crystals that cause madness with but a touch, so they do exist.
Next time I can save, I shall finish stream. Good spot to end there with that boss. Very fun. I should have switched back to Seeker. I'll do it now.
What now? Seeker!
Mage Warrior. Yes, he's good.
I see the enemy. Come on! Forward!
As strong as you felt it. Does that mean there's something up ahead? Another boss. We are not fighting another boss. I was hoping that was the end of the dungeon, but it seems not. That was just a mini boss.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Oh, brother. What? I suppose it's a monster, not a human. Just a straight up a dragon. What is that? Just look at the size of it.
Not something I hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes.
I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation. Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this, or it could slip past it and continue forward.
Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with Magla too.
Dragons are ancient and strong Magla follows in their wake, just the way it goes. Any so-called special item your sunset is bound to have its fill of it.
You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Will.
On that note, let's push on quickly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up and we're in for a fight of our lives.
But there are monsters around here too.
Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Understood? Good, let's go.
Don't panic.
Okay, so... No, I can't go back. I want to fight the dragon, but we're clearly not ready. I don't know if it's auto-saved.
What now?
Okay, it did save. So if we were to die to the dragon, it would bring us back there. I want to fight the dragon so bad.
What now?
Surely I won't regret this. That's all the Magla we have. I have one. Alright, let's fight the dragon. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
Good. On your guard now. It comes for us.
I gotta see. I gotta see.
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed.
We'll see about that.
Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
Let's go.
We won't turn back for anything. Not even a dragon.
Fire Dragon Mauna. I mean, it's a fire dragon, it has to be weak to ice.
Frozen!
You hit their weak
Yep.
point.
No need to rush this.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
They're mine. Got other options. Any means necessary.
Let's go. To the rear guard. Come forth, royal soul. Let me help.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil. Now,
We're doing a surprising amount of damage.
with one strike.
Not a lot. Okay.
Together. You're barely holding together. Gotta heal up quick.
Mage.
I believe in myself.
You hit their weak point.
Blades red. Let's go. Slash.
I will fight with. We're looking good here.
Mage.
So that's a problem with the target's will.
I won't hold.
Okay, we need to have Will defend every turn unless he's healing.
Let's stay calm. Ready for impact.
Because if he gets targeted with a fire, it's
Hit
GG's.
their weak point.
Sword.
Mega over if that happens.
The blade. What can I do?
Badly wounded.
Don't attack Will again, please. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, Will, you're gonna heal
Strohl can't take any more.
Find us power.
Someone heal him.
We're not
Strohl.
out of this yet.
I owe you. I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? The power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
Sword play comes as easily.
I
to
believe we
me
have
as-
a... No. Crap.
Not now. Let's go. Slash it.
The freedom of a one.
I would rather guard.
Guard up.
Thank goodness I did that, jeez.
Ah!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Strohl.
Let's warrior. The blade.
The free come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
Helpful as ever. Who needs no holding back?
Pick the weakness so that Will can defend.
Blades ready, lads.
Oh no. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's... I miscalculated.
Take it.
Will, don't you dare get hit by fire. Okay.
Don't set
Okay.
this in these shots.
That's fine.
Push yourself so hard.
We're not out of this yet.
No thanks. I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point.
No need to rush. Any means necessary.
It's okay. We can do this.
Let's guard. We don't want that weakness getting exploited. Nice.
Trivial.
Awesome.
I call upon royal power within.
You hit their weak point.
Blade
Keep it up,
warrior.
Strohl.
Slash it.
I've Seeker! With healing power.
I owe you.
Running out of
Now,
MP
what's the
here.
play? Are you prepared? Be frozen. No need to rush this.
Will, don't you dare get hit by fire.
The blade. Held back too much.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Badly wounded.
Oh no, it was a crit.
Yourself so hard.
Okay, that could have gone much worse.
Strohl hurt bad.
Seeker!
Can anyone get on
We can do this.
No thanks.
You're barely
I shall
holding
fight
together.
as the noble. The power of ice.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Strohl.
Let's see. Warrior.
No.
Might not have to.
You heal Will,
Got this.
and then on Will's turn, he defends.
Okay. Bracing!
Nice.
I shall vanquish evil.
Doing good, we're doing good.
Sword warrior. With one strike. Go on, finish the job.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul!
Mage. Be frozen.
No more ice from here on. And we don't have anything to recover MP.
Can't waste any means
So
necessary.
we just have to pray from here on
Still stand.
that we do enough damage.
Don't sell a
Badly
mercenary
wounded.
shot.
Don't push yourself so hard.
Oh no!
Someone, help revive
I'm gonna revive him. I need him to get this XP.
Let's try this.
Hope I don't regret it.
There's no chance I call upon royal power within.
Darn, 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 darn. This is quite bad.
Guarding seems the wise
You best survive this, Grius. Don't hit Will, don't hit Will, don't hit Will, don't hit Will. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky, I'm so lucky. This is pure luck. No skill went into this win. This was pure luck.
Strike.
Yes! I can't believe I pulled that off. Pure luck right there. That was so lucky. Oh, look at that XP though.
I feel stronger.
You need the health, buddy.
Nice. I feel stronger.
One's training is never complete.
I can't believe I pulled that off. Holy cow. Oh, that was fun. That was so fun. What a great way to end the stream. Surely I'll be able to save soon. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off.
Never thought I ever have to face a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. You're right about that. We had luck on our side.
If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they'll need to have a gauntlet runner.
A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier.
You may as well wish for a moon, not only for the most prominent nobles of the mints to secure a runner for themselves.
Sorry to interrupt, but look at that! Over there, isn't that a treasure chest? Precious, precious loot. Now that the dragon's gone, let's take whatever we can. This is why I do the things I do, for the loot.
What an incredible find.
Wow, what a find!
Dragon's indignation. A great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. Yes.
What now?
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's gnarly looking. Surely nothing will mess with us now. Okay, we didn't kill a dragon, but we defeated a dragon. Really got this out.
What now?
They put a dragon in front of me, how could I say no? I had to fight it. Look, isn't that the exit? Oh, Dawn, that was audible. Nothing fell. Yuffie just moved a little bit on her sleep. It is. We can finally get out of there. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
No, no. Could it be?
Look,
A dragon's roar! And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No.
Stop.
It's a cave-in. Have your body and their lives to run!
I'm controlling this.
Eyes forward, hesitate now, and you're guaranteed death.
Crap! We're playing Temple Runner. This is literally, oh my gosh. No, this is Subway Surfers. Awesome. Out of the fire, traverse the Nord Mines, achievement got.
And in one piece, no less.
One piece.
speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
She is a fatty.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but
That was a good
we'll
dungeon.
not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Phew. Let me save so I can rest.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
Crash Bandicoot. Oh, you're right. It was a Crash Bandicoot level.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter. But they would never come. The parents I'd so despise had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
No, it wasn't random. It's because he just, before we entered the mines, agreed to help us assassinate Luis. Because we learned that Luis was responsible for not sending any troops to save his village. So he's just explaining more why he needs Luis to die now.
Reyes, we all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magma folded into the metal. Of course, when Swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way!
Let's go, cutscene.
Who let these blackguards into the palace?
Huh? Is that a young Hulkenberg? Oh.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you!
Bam.
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Oof. Why didn't they mention that they actually harmed him? Oh, I hope in a later scene we can see a massive scar on Luis's back.
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex.
Oh, his grips a Urqua. Dude, what does any of that mean? Are all Elda film boys? No. The prince is not in Elda. He is a Clemar. It's just that his horns haven't grown in yet. So sadly, no. I think what sets young Elda and young Clemars apart is that I'm going to assume that all Elda have homophobia in their eyes. So if you see a young one that looks like an Elda because they don't have horns, just look at their eyes. If they have one colored eyes, then they're a Clemar with no horns yet.
With all the mage healers in the capital, not one could weaken. And he grew weaker with each passing day.
They haven't specifically said that, I'm assuming, because we know that the father was a Clemar. But maybe the big twist is that the prince wasn't a biological son, he was adopted and he's an Elda or something.
We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and short on the sides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with.
I said this earlier, but I think you had left in the stream before. I am praying and praying that Luis truly is the final boss, and not just some random god shows up at the end to be the final boss. Luis is just being built up to be super cool and menacing. They keep calling him like he's a master tactician, a master strategist, a master general, a master at swordplay, and a master at magic. So fighting him is gonna be so cool when he's that proficient in everything.
To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
Yay.
A rogue never forgets a debt.
Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
But neither
Do we forget a grudge? And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
We defeated a dragon. I think that's worth celebrating. Yippee! A campsite we can save here. I'm exhausted. Let's talk. Read the memorandum. And then we save. I can't believe not just you, but Strohl and Grias have awakened to the power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magla was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow.
Time for bed.
I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out this way. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power. Was that the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off this assassination, and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be in a better path. I will get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this campaign is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
Some time after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, an organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason, a terrible fate for getting knights, for young knights who have so much ahead of them.
Roak tribe. A tribe whose members have longer lifespans, some living more than twice as long in the average of other tribes. They age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their days in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the Roak tribe conjures images of the elderly in many minds. In a seniority-based society, Roags often hold high positions due to their longevity. They place great value in eventually passing down their knowledge and purpose, so much so that they are known to remember favors as well as hold grudges for 3 generations. Though many Roag have unique markings on their face, they are not born with them. They are a form of traditional makeup. I thought they were born with them. Dragons. An enigmatic and powerful creature reigning supreme on the top of the ecosystem, king of all monsters. They are known as dragons. With their overpowering strength, they could wipe out an entire fleet of military gauntlet runners as easily as breathing. Best to not get on their bad side. Many are believed to possess colossal scaled bodies with membranous wings and raptor-like talons, but due to lack of personal encounters, the exact details remain unknown. In some areas, they are thought to be mythic creatures of legend, and are even revered on occasion as gods. Well, we defeated one, so seems that is all. Let us save. Very, what's the word? Very productive. Yes, very productive gaming there. We finished the dungeon, we killed a boss and then immediately killed a super boss. That was awesome. We gushed a lot about how cool the combat mechanics and systems work, and oh man, this game is incredible and I can't wait to play more. I was right to believe that this game was made for me. It truly was. But yes, that is all for now. So thank you for watching, Dawn, and any other lurkers who stopped by, thank you as well. You're all the best, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. I am basically asleep already because of how tired I am. I have not stayed up this long to play a game in so long. It really brings me back. What a great game. I am in love. But yes, that is all. Farewell to all, good night, and bye bye.